X1. Hello everybody, Reaper X1 here again. This time I'm in I'm still in 0.7, the brand newest stable build, but there's something a little different with this one. This is a save that I made up. I call these my infinitely creative saves. As you can maybe notice looking around, if you look at the money, I got, what's that, $1 billion? That's pretty damn good, I think. So, yeah, basically what I started making these for is because I make big techs in the R&D, because I ain't gonna spend 300 hours in here looking for blocks plus another 60 hours to put the thing together, kind of thing. Because I've actually spent 60 hours or more on some techs. So what I did is I figured out how to edit my saves, and I can give myself a ton of money. And at first that was awesome. I could go and buy stuff from the shop, buy as much as I want. Yeah, go nuts with it. Well, then we got the skew. Well, that got me wondering. So I kind of figured out how to do this. So now I got infinite blocks, every block, in my inventory, completely free. See? Let me just drop 100 of them. Number never changes, never goes down. Infinite. So that's pretty good there. And, well, the other nice part is you get the color blocks. So I don't know about you guys, but I haven't been able to find a damn color block in the friggin' campaign for a long time. And I like them. They're neat. If I had them, you know, I'd make my bases and stuff. Well, when I make bases, they'd have them. But then also the other part is you get, ooh, where'd they go? Where are they? You get the experimental. Yeah, just click on that. So you get all these. Now some of them don't, like this doesn't work per se in the game, but you can get it. See? It doesn't function, or it didn't the last time I looked. Same with this. It doesn't function just yet. But this worked the last time I tried it, and this worked the last time I tried it. I'm not going to do it right now or it'll screw up my skew if I attach something. But you can get these. I don't know if you can get them in the campaign yet. I haven't found them, so I have no idea. But with this save you can. And also, this is the main reason I knew it was time to make a brand new creative save. Is because now we got Hawkeye, and we got missiles and cool guns and all these other awesome blocks these guys bring with them. So it was needed, I thought. Now there is a few missing blocks. The larger cannon, the longer barrel, it doesn't show up in the menus or anywhere like that, only in the R&D, so I didn't even bother trying to get it. And also the Venture Scrapper, Refinery, and Fabricator, and also the Geocore Fabricator, which is in the those blocks are all in the R&D. Geocore's still missing their Scrapper and Refinery though. Refiner. Yeah, Refinery. What the hell? My English is horrible today. So yeah, like that's basically what I got these set up to do. And oh, those are too far away. But the reason is I build in the R&D, like I was saying, hours and hours and hours and hours. Well, I want them in the main game because this is the way better testing ground. So now this is what we got, or I got, and you guys can have. Because what I'm gonna do is I am gonna post this on the Terra forums with the rest of my creative saves. I'll add links. There's links down below the video for the thread that you're going to be looking for is the Reaper's Playground. It's quite long, so this will be like near the last page. Or maybe I'll just put a link right to this, the creative save itself. So with that being said, there's some other things I would like to actually kind of mention and maybe even ask of yous, and those are that this save has been made after I completed the playthrough legitimately. I did not edit everything, like my licenses and all that. I made my way through it, and as you can see, I'm not even maxed out on that one. All those, but it's all done right. So there should be way less chance of bugs. So I didn't really experience any game-breaking bugs or nothing crazy. So it should be good. You should get encounters still. You'll have the remaining missions. Well, actually, I got quite a few on the go there, don't I? So yeah, there's lots to do. But then the other part is if you do want... I was originally going to start this video different, but I boo-booed the first time, so I had to remake it. But there is a base here I got set up. Now, it's not too extensive. I tore the rest of my stuff out of the game so it wouldn't lag out computers and that. So as far as that, that's the mentionables. Now the thing, or no, actually there's one more thing. And that's if you do use these saves, the developers, they can't really support any problems you may have. Even though I highly doubt you'll ever get a problem from one of my saves. Because I've never had any complaints. No one's ever said anything, so I figure there is no problems. And I've never had any weird problems from it when I get them going. But it just makes it easier for them, because then they know it's not from some editing that maybe was a boo-boo or something like that, right? So they can't support that. So now the things I gotta ask of you is if you are using my saves, I do ask that you play the for each update, please still play a playthrough with an unedited save, because that way we can all give the developer some feedback on any bugs or weirdness that we encounter, or we can just give them props for how good they're doing. Like they need the feedback. Good, let's keep it nice if it is a bad kind of thing, because these guys are doing a hell of a job. And as far as that's really concerned, that's about it. Now if I could just get myself around here. But now for what I like to ask of you personally is that if you do use my saves, that I do ask that you find me on YouTube. The link's down below. Well, I guess you might have already found me, but not quite maybe my channel, just a video possibly. And subscribe to the channel. Throw a comment down saying, hey, you know, thanks for the save, stuff like that. Because the main reason I do this isn't to like mess with the game. I'm not really into like seeing what I can do with something if I don't find a need. Oh, horrible. If I don't find a need. This is mainly just to help me out and to help everyone else out that finds it interesting or useful. So like I was saying, I would appreciate it if you could throw a subscription on my channel. And you're probably going to find some videos on there that you're going to like. If you like Terra Tech. Oh, that was bad landing. I need a bigger landing pad here. Oh, almost. So yeah, if you can throw the likes around, subscribe to my channel, you know, you're going to probably see some videos that are of interest to you. And comment down below. Because without us, YouTube's nothing but a bunch of ones and zeros at some point. And I know that ever since I got into YouTube, it's been way better than I thought it would have been. So yeah, I don't know really what else to say, but that's about, I guess, the gist of it. So basically, I appreciate everything you guys have, or all the support you guys have given me. It's really made the experience that much better, and that's why I have no problems trying to give back. So yeah, like here's the little landing pad. As you can see, it's defended by turrets. So it should be pretty dang good to start off on. And this is where where it's saved from. This is where you actually start from. Just not with the extra skew. So yeah, like I was saying, if you like what you see, or if you have a use for this kind of a save, I usually post them up on my thread on the Reaper's Playground on the Terra Tech official forums. So you can find them there. I don't make them all the time. I only make them when I find they're needed. Like with new guns and new cores and big updates. There could be another one kind of soon with the other crafting blocks for the other two cores, or hopefully even Hawkeye core will come in all at the same time with their crafting. So that could be pretty sweet. That'd be a good reason for me to make another one. But now as far as how you can use it, just in case you don't know, on Windows anyway, I don't know much about Mac, so I can't really say too much on that. But on Windows, if you have a desktop icon, right click on that, go to Open File Location, and then in there you'll see a file named Saves. Now if you have if you've already started a game, there'll be a saves file there. If you haven't started a game at all, you can just plop this right in, just the part that has saves on the folder. You put that in and you're good to go. You'll start up with this, and if you want, you can tear it all apart. I don't know why you'd need to. If you find it's lagging out your game a bit, hop in the chopper, grab the skew, and boom, take off. Once you get far enough away, this should all despawn and everything will get better. No lag. Tear this apart, dump it in the skew, make whatever you like. But like I was saying, I originally started these because I'm jumping all over the place. I originally started these because of my big techs. You can only do so much testing in the R&D, and honestly, it's gonna get a big upgrade at some point. They want to make it a creative mode, not really an R&D test chamber. Maybe they'll have both, who knows. But this is my version of the creative mode. So I can bring my huge techs that I've spent who knows how long. I've got 60 plus hours in on a few of them, I know that. And I can bring them in here easy. Just drop in, throw a shop down, buy them. Run them around, do what I want to do. I got enemies to shoot at. I got all varieties of terrain I can drive on. I got harvesting I can do that's actually like in-game harvesting, not the big field of resources. Because that's nice. It tells you how much it can produce all at once, but when you get into sorting stuff and everything like that, sometimes I'd rather have in-game kind of amounts of each thing, because then you get a better feel of, okay, well, if I want generating resources, well, maybe I'm not going to find a whole ton of oleus or carbide, so I want to make my system handle a ton of wood and hold a ton of it after it's refined, so that's what I'm charging my batteries with mostly. And without real actual testing to see the amounts you're going to get, you're only guessing. And a lot is, yeah, I know just from experience that you can get a really good guess on and be just fine, but isn't it always nice to have a little reassurance from some testing? That's what I thought. So that inspired me to make these saves. I've been making them for a little while now, and I'm slowly trying. I only really try to add something different to them once in a while. Because my next one is I'm going to add in some neutral text when I find something that's worthwhile adding. So kind of like a liftoff mission that we used to have. Like maybe this guy would be liftoff in my save. You find him, then you can fly. But by that time, this won't be in the save. It'll be something different. So anyway, I got kind of rambling off on there in a bunch of different points. I hope I covered all the important stuff. So just a quick overcap. If you use my save, please do an unedited or playthrough of each new update to help the developers out, and it helps us all out too. Throw a subscription at my YouTube channel. Some likes on the video, on this video itself, would be awesome. Or others would be even better too, because I'm hoping there's videos there you'll be interested in, and maybe you'll watch them. Or jump into the comments and say hello, because you know it is truly appreciated. I know I've said it 2 or 3 times now, but I think it's needed. You guys have made this whole experience that cool that I can't stop saying thank you. So yeah, and you should be able to test all your creations. You can even just jump in this save and build whatever you want if you like doing that. But please do play an unedited playthrough. Help the devs out, help this great game get even better. It's only early access, so there's still tons of time for change. So let's get this all just, I don't even know how to put it. Let's give them all the support we can, but let's also have as much fun as we can too, all at the same time. I think it's super possible, and if a little testing before you go and work your butt off to get a a big tech into a legit campaign game, yeah, I think this is a good way to do it. So instead of more rambling for me, I think I'm going to stop this one about here. So as always, everybody, keep being awesome. Have a good one. Bye.